On Big K football once again, Sunday afternoon, downtown Williams. The Williams Cats host the Boddington Eagles. It should be a crackerjack game, round 8. And of course brought to you by Liberty Rural. The match of the day, and Liberty Rural, of course, their local fuel company delivering fuel to your doorstep right throughout the Great Southern region. Get the local team on your side. Give Kelvin Andrews a call on 0488 678 018. Oh, wonderful afternoon of football. Conditions are looking fabulous down here at Williams. The oval looks great. The sun's out and shining. Both teams have been warming up. And Boddington Eagles, well, they come off a loss last week, a surprise loss. Looking maybe a bit closer to full strength perhaps today. And the Williams Cats do have a few players out as well. But it's going to be an interesting afternoon. And in the first quarter, we'll have Pipeline Welding and Installation. Russell Reynolds sponsoring the first term. Big K flying almost solo today in commentary this afternoon, just to help out with the goal scorers and that. Oriane Matone. Good afternoon, Oriane. How are you?
Good, thank you.
That's good. Oriane from France, of course, and got a little job to do to help the poor old K out as far as the commentary goes. Wonderful other sponsors on board before we get stuck into it. Peter Rundle, of course, with the office up there in Narrogin, and you can contact Peter on 98811225 if you need to speak to him. He's been doing a sterling job. Toolmart will be doing the scoreboard once again, 12 stores across Western Australia. Sports Power Narrogin, Lindsay and Katrina George, welcome back on board, doing the goal of the day, and also Katanning Travel Centre, Andrew Pritchard, doing the mark of the day, the All Good Refund Depot and Wage, and doing the tackle of the day, and Price's Fabrication and Steel in downtown Williams, doing the Man of the Match award. We're not too far away from commencement of the game here, and it looks like Williams Cats could be heading towards the southern end of the oval. See Warburton back there on Gerard Medlin. Simon Peniza not playing today, apparently at a wedding. And we've got a few ins and outs. I see Lewis Gillespie not in as well for the Boddington Eagles. And a big name, Harry Ellis, in for the Boddington Eagles as the ball gets held aloft. And Thompson in the ruck opposed to Riley Smith, the big ruckman from the Boddington Eagles. Thompson went high. Smith maybe got the best of it. I think it was Pretty at the bottom of the pack. Got a little hand pass out. Might have been Ben Sherry, in fact. Whistle on play. And we'll have a ball up once again. A secondary ball up after a bit of a tough battle in there. It comes to the back of the back. Cam Steadman very quickly onto the ball, puts the kick forward, goes out. Geordie Hughes is there, uses his considerable bulk with a nice little hip and shoulder across to, was it Scorer? Not sure. Ends up with Mayolo now. Little kick pass forward to White was good. Deft little hand pass to Giles Morton. Didn't quite set him up though. Donaldson did well. Swooped in, hand pass to Shanahan. He laid it off to Addison Dew. Williams looking promising. The kick went forward. Ground level was at Logie. Tried to get a hand pass back to Dew, but it's broken up. It ends up with Zach Pretty for the Boddington Eagles. Delivers a little kick towards the centre of the ground. Was excellent. Hand pass swung out wide. It looked like Reynolds drove it long. Kick into the corridor. Harry's there. God, Riley Cunningham did well. Laid the tackle and a whistle on play. Held without the ball, says the umpire. Free kick will go the way of Dichi Afam, or the D-man affectionately he's known as, to have a shot on goal. So, Boddington Eagles with the first opportunity for a goal on the board. Number 12. Okay. So, coming in with the kick. The D-man. Ball on boot. Oh, gee, pushed it across to the left. One behind only, so the Boddington Eagles. So that's nothing. So the Boddington Eagles, one behind on the Toolmart scoreboard. With the first score of the game, Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russell Reynolds sponsoring the first corner. Donaldson, kick in was beautiful to Addison Dew. Marked it on his chest. He's still between fullback and halfback lines. Runs. It's a a bit of a torpedo, went long. Scorer was there, ground level, Pretty's there. Scorer runs onto it. Little kick towards the middle was misguided. Addison Dew, tell you what, he's had a 3 or 4 touches earlier here in the first term. Was going to lay a hand pass off and put himself under a little bit of pressure. Over the top to Morpheus. He wobbles the kick out to Kyle Shanahan, right centre wing. Drilled the pass into Jared Medlin, was a beautiful pickup. Hand pass to Stedman. Underground pass went forward. Hughes was it, scorer. Left the ball behind. It's 30 metres from the goal face of the Williams Cats. It spits out the back. Stedman picks it up. He's wrapped up in a good solid tackle. Going nowhere. Umpire blows the whistle, and we will have a ball up. It was Matt Sherry, the tackler. Great defensive work from the Eagles. Rucks to set himself. Smith got the best of that one. Down to ground level. Was it Sherry? Tried to get the little kick through the pack. Back on the boot. Went forward. It's fisted out wide. Brilliant play. It ended up with White. Drilled the pass forward left centre wing to Jimmy Gillespie for the Boddington Eagles. He goes long. Harry, I can hear him coming. Tried to rake it in. No, off hand and out of bounds. We'll have a throw in just forward of the left half forward flank here in the first term of the Liberty Rural match of the day here in downtown Williams. A lovely afternoon. Smith worked his way to the front, tapped it down. Shanahan was there. Umpire blew the whistle. We'll have a ball up. The ball's going nowhere. Smith over the top. Shanahan sharked it. Quick hands to Donaldson. Donaldson on his boot very quickly. A high kick going forward. Underneath was Reynolds. Couldn't complete the mark. Coming through, almost had his head removed. White, little deft kick. Play on's the call from the umpire though. It wheels around. Pretty. Bang on the ball he goes. Sent it forward. It's fisted away from Panizza as he floated through. Comes to ground level once again. Packed forms. It's going nowhere. Umpire lets it go. It's ricocheted over the top, and a quick kick out of the pack from Luke Kirk sees it go through for 1 behind only. Toolmart scoreboard, 2 behinds to the Boddington Eagles. Williams Cats yet to score here in the first term. A lovely first term it is as well. The ball will be coming in, kicking in by Donaldson. Alex Donaldson, a very reliable defender. Deft little kick, well, a little bit dangerous, I thought, in the end. He went looking there for Michael Coucher, but was fisted away from him by Reynolds. And we'll have a throw in between left half forward flank and deep left full forward pocket for the Boddington Eagles. Once again, thrown in. Smith dictating play, gets it down. White was a quick hand pass out. It goes back door, sorry, it ends up with White now. Deft kick forward as well. DJ Apham. He goes into the corridor, dropping back, and a good mark was taken in defence by the Williams Cats. Goes wide with a kick, wide at ground level as well, fighting hard for the ball. And we've got a whistle on play and a ball up. Picking his feet up was Thompson. Rucks has set himself. Smith, no one really got it. Cam Stedman in hot territory, and he's going to get pinged for a throw. And the free kick will go the way of Sherry. Ben Sherry drilled it forward. Ground level, Donaldson. Brilliant, but had the ball smothered off his boot though. Hand pass ends up out. It ends up out there with Padwick. And Padwick doesn't muck around. Number 5 for the Boddington Eagles. A goal on the board, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin. Goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard. The Boddington Eagles. A 1-goal 2. Williams Cats yet to score. And a beautiful snap-on goal by Lloyd Padwick. Okay, Oriane, did you get the one down?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, what did you think of the goal? Was it a good goal?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Well, not too much talk coming out of our little statistician here, but we can work on that over the game, Oriane, I'm sure. As the ball works its way back to the centre, a nice goal. Pipeline Welding and Installation. Russell Reynolds sponsoring the first term. Thompson in the ruck coming hard. Smith held his ground though. Brought it down to ground level. Sherry wheels around. Drives a big long kick straight up the eye. Diddle. And who's there? Lurking was big Harry Ellis. Welcome back, Harry. It was a beautiful grab. A contender for the Kittanning Travel Centre. Mark of the day. A welcome addition back to the Boddington Eagles is this fellow. And he's checking the wind directions and the sun. Harry Ellis going for team goal number 2. Ellis. And he comes. Normally a pretty damn good goal kicker. Just into stride now, off his boot. Beautiful kick. Off his boot, straight as a die. Goal on the board to number 25, Harry Ellis. On the Toolmart scoreboard, the Boddington Eagles go to 2-2, leading the Williams Cats yet to score, and a little bit of to do afterwards. I was looking down, didn't see, but yeah, Harry, well, he'd be pretty happy with that, that's for sure. I think he's been playing in the Mandurah League, and he's ended up back in the Upper Great Southern League with the Boddington Eagles, of course. As the ball works its way back to the centre here in the first term. Thompson works his way back to the middle, rucking. Free kick in the centre of the ground. Well, that might have been from the incident that happened just after Big Harry kicked the goal. So it's a high kick into the forward. Big fly, Jared Medlin. Would have been a screamer and he could have hung on to it. It's come to the front of the pack. Umpire's blown the whistle. We'll have a ball up just outside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Williams Cats, who are looking for a goal on the board. Rucks go to it once again. Bit of aerial ping-pong. Coucher tried to go through the pack. It's blocked off there by the Boddington defender. Umpire blew the whistle. They've made about a metre, the Cats have. Might have been Geordie Hughes. Smith, no clear knockout. Trying to go through. What's the player there in Reynolds? And now whistle on play. A bit of a scramble fest. Smith used his strength. Won it down. Pops out to Pretty. Quick little hand pass to Mayolo. Under pressure. Hand pass is wide. It's broken up. Trying to come through. Was a player in Smith, was it, for the Williams Cats? It's now stolen out by Mayolo, I think. Draw, it's a beautiful kick, long. He's found Lloyd Padwick on the right half forward flank. Gee, great football. Padwick, he goes forward once again, charging down. Was it a player there in Reynolds, I think? Went to the top of the goal square. No one's home for the Boddington Eagles, though, across the face. And out of bounds, we'll have a throw in deep left full forward pocket. Just trying to pick that player up. Oh, Cabalza. Good player as well, number 1. A little bit of a look-alike. Ball's thrown in once again. Knocked to the front by a Big Harry. Was it Padwick lurking? Tapping the ball around. He's got hold of it. Tackled. Dispossessed. Pressure's on down there. No clear knockout. Umpire lets it go. Blows the whistle now. And we'll have a ball up some 35 odd metres out from the Boddington Eagles goal as they set themselves. White was their hand pass, came out. It comes now quickly, and a good kick out went from Addison Dew to wide, and it's been just socketed over the boundary line, so we'll have a throw in. It's just forward of the left centre wing for the Boddington Eagles, the commentary side of the oval here at Williams. Ball to be thrown in. Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russ Reynolds, sponsoring the first term. Rucks go to it. Cam Steadman took it, had the ball smothered, comes to Ben Sherry, swings the hand pass wide. He tried to, it's broken up, and now the kick went forward. It's a beautiful kick, and I think it's Smith, is it, that's marked the ball? No, it's not, it's 3, it's Logie, and Logie drilled it down towards Medlin, and Medlin on his left foot's kicked it into the man on the mark, and Warburton said thanks mate, turns around and gets the kick away. No one's out there. I think it was Thompson trying to get hard for the ball. No, that was Smith actually, 53. And it's gone out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in. It's on the right half forward flank for the Williams Cats. Desperately looking for their first goal. Smith, Riley Smith was dominant. Won it down, front of the pack. Head down and burrowing through again was Thompson. No, that was Smith. Big lad. Wants to take the ruck knock as well. Riley Smith shoved him out of the way, the two Smiths. kick stumbled forward. Jimmy Gillespie was there, just couldn't quite keep it in, and we'll have a throw in left centre wing for the Boddington Eagles once again here in the first term. So we've got two Smiths in the ruck, and Riley Smith worked his way to the front, down to Luke Kirk, put it on his boot very quickly, sent the ball forward. Good stuff as a quick hand pass from Sherry came out to the D-man. He's coughed it up though. Was it trying to work his way through was Coucher, was it? Not sure. Got the kick out wide to Shanahan. Had the ball smothered away by Giles Morton, but Shanahan was excellent. Went forward to Cam Stedman. Just couldn't quite complete the mark. He's sat upon. Shanahan comes back in to give him a hand. Umpire blows the whistle this time, and we'll have a ball up once again. Okay, so Brady Hill, I think, is the man I'm looking for in defence, number 37, for the Williams Cats. Riley Smith wins it down to Luke Kirk. Strong tried to shrug the tackle. Umpire blew the whistle quite quickly, and we'll have a ball up once again. Right half forward flank region for Williams Cats. Riley Smith strong. Down to ground level. Off the ground, Addison Dew. Inside 50 it goes. Williams Cats battle. Mayola's over the ball. He flicks out the side. Umpire lets it go. Good little hit in the shoulder by Morpheus to Addison Dew. Was a quick hand pass, got flicked out. Noah Logie was there. Medlin picks it up. He's beset upon. Umpire blows the whistle some 20 metres out from the Williams Cats goal. Hard work and heavy work for the Williams Cats here in the first term. Smith used his body well. That was Riley. Luke Kirk put it on his boot very quickly. Stubbed it forward. It's on out of bounds. Morpheus was there. And also Giles Morton for the Boddington Eagles. And we'll have a throw in. Just forward of right half forward flank for the Williams Cats, looking for that first goal. Ball will be thrown in. Riley Smith being quite dominant. Front of the pack. Flips out the side. Taken by Shanahan. Little dummy was good. Had time to get his kick away. Coucher at the front was a little quick little hand pass. Went out. Over the top. Broken up by Mayola though. Go back towards player there in, gee whiz, I just lost him, with Blake Reynolds. Did some really good work. Got the hand pass forward. Went to a kick in the centre of the ground. D-man was there. Not sure which way to go. Sam West comes in and puts the tackle on, but Sherry was excellent. Got the kick forward. Jimmy Gillespie was there. Couldn't quite gather it in. That was Cable wearing him. Broken up now. Taken out of there by West. Little kick went forward. Goes back in after the ball. Boundary line's close. Ground level. Gillespie's picked it up. It's a bit of a hot potato. And it's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in once again. West involved there. Ball to be thrown in. It's on right centre wing for the Williams Cats. Looking for that first goal. Riley Smith being very strong and dominant in the ruck. Ground level once again. It flicks out the back. Kyle Shanahan just can't get his hands on the ball. It's on that half forward line. Umpire's going to say, give it to me, boys. We'll have another ball up. It's a bit scrambly, but tough in the clinches there. Zach Pretty gets up. So two Smith boys rucking once again. Riley probably got the best of it. Shanahan runs onto it. Had the ball smothered off his boot, though, by Giles Morton. It was a nice pick up by Hill, who got the hand pass through. But it's been collared and tied up once again, right centre wing for a ball up. Brady Hill in defence. Smith. That was Riley. Kirk takes it. He's wrapped up in a tackle as well. He's rolled over the boundary line. And we'll have a ball in once again. Pipeline Welding and Installation. Russell Reynolds. Sponsoring the first term here at the Cattery, downtown Williams. Thrown in. Smith took full possession. Went looking for White. Toe poked off the ground. Donaldson's in front. Meets the ball. Quickly puts it on his boots. Sends it forward. Good body work down there by Reynolds. Comes to the back of the pack. Taken by Dennison. It's a hand pass out the top. It ends up with Riley Ford. Goes the old 1-2. Back to Ford. Little toe poke forward. Getting back was Warburton. He's on medal and used his body brilliantly. Nice gather and pick up. Scorer's got him, though, in a tackle. Pulled to the ground. Umpire blew the whistle. We've got to have a ball up, boys, in the right forward pocket for the Williams Cats. Nice work. Riley Smith come through, missed the ball completely, picked up by Addison Dew, kicked to the top of the goal square, but getting back, was it a mark taken or paid? Might be to Matt Sherry, is it? Defence? Pretty sure it is. Not sure which way to go. He sees his big ruckman out there in Riley Smith. Why wouldn't you? He's in front. Big fist over the top by Morpheus was good. Pick up by Addison Dew was excellent. Kick by Johnny Petchel. Goal on the board. Great work by the Williams Cats. At ground level, the hand pass was excellent by Dew. And Petchel has finished off number 21 for the Williams Cats. On the Toolmart scoreboard, it's the Boddington Eagles at 2-2 to the Williams Cats. 1 goal. And it took them a while, but certainly a goal on the board. And maybe a few more to roll. As in the first quarter, Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russell Reynolds. So, now one for old Johnny Petchel. And we'll check on the goal scorers as we go. Back towards the centre of the ground. Rucks again, set themselves. Over the top was a quick hand pass by White for the Boddington Eagles. Swinging over the top, comes back to White. Tried to crash his way through some heavy traffic. Did well, got it over the top. Charging through was a player and Pretty. Drove it long to the forward line through for 1 behind only. Toolmart scoreboard, 2-3 to the Boddington Eagles, 1 goal to the Williams Cats. Kick comes in towards Nick Panizza. Takes the mark, left back pocket region for the Cats. They're under a little bit of pressure. This pretty sharp Eagles outfit decides to go back doors. Mark there, was it Cunningham, I think? No, Sam West it was to Cunningham. To Cam Steadman, little kick forward was good. Haven't got him down there, but Fryer is the guy. Number 13 for the Williams Cats has been chopped off, and who's lurking on the 50-metre mark is Lloyd Padwick for the Boddington Eagles. Well, he can kick a long bomb as well, this guy. And just waiting for him to wind up. He's got an interesting little build up to the kick. Lloyd Padwick, the leading goal scorer in the Upper Great Southern. In he comes, little sideways run and then a powerful, a long kick, but he's lost it in accuracy. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's 2-4 to the Boddington Eagles, 1 goal to the Williams Cats. Ball comes in. Mark's being taken in defence. Might be Hill. Goes long, but he's coughed it up. He's gone straight to Jimmy Gillespie. Jimmy said thanks. He's just forward of left centre wing. His little kick was excellent. Went forward to Ben Sherry. Sherry wheels around on the lead. Coming out was a player in Kirk and found him. And he will be shooting from some 40 metres out directly in front. Nice play, Boddington Eagles. So Kirk in his goals kicking range, one would suggest. As we just wait for him. Any paces? Luke Kirk, bang she goes. Low trajectory kick. Long and strong but not accurate. Toolmart scoreboard, 2-5 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 1 goal. Here in the first term, brought to you by Pipeline Welding. And Russell Reynolds is the man. I think it was Sam West kicking out of defence, but he's kicked straight to Zach Pretty, I should say. Into the corridor, he's seen Smith on the lead, the resting ruckman. He's big and strong, put the big long arms up and pulled down the mark, and he'll kick from 25 to 30 metres out directly in front. And it's a reasonably dominant first quarter here, one can say, by the Boddington Eagles. Well, certainly the scoreboard, 5 behinds, only the 2 goals. So an opportunity for Smith to add to the goals. Number 17. So Riley Smith, beautiful off the boot. Number 17, Riley Smith, and goal on the board for the Boddington Eagles. Okay, Toolmart scoreboard, 3 goals, 5 to the Eagles, 1 goal to the Williams Cats here in the first term. And it's brought to you by Pipeline Welding and Installation. Russell Reynolds, you can give him an email, admin@pipelinewelding.com.au. As we work its way back to the middle once again, 3 goals, 5, Boddington Eagles, 1 goal to the Williams Cats. Been a lot of activity at ground level here. Pack situations. Rucks set themselves once again. Thompson in the ruck and picked it up. Got his boot into the ball. It's tumbled forward, coming over the back of the pack. Addison Dew was there. Left it behind though, not forward. Michael Coucher over the top of Giles Morton. He's give up the free kick and Giles Morton takes it. He's on the left half-back flank for the Boddington Eagles. Callum Giles Morton. Well, I'll tell you what, he's missed his target. It's gone to ground level. Was it Smith? Shaw picked it up. Hand pass popped out of the top from White was to Reynolds, was good. On to Scorer. Scorer drilled the kick into the centre of the ground. Cats have the numbers there. Hand pass went back doors. And toe poke forward was from Damien Johnson, it was. As that went forward once again to Lloyd Padwick. He wheels around on his left boot. Drives a long kick. Big Harry's under it. Packed form. Smith was there as well. Donaldson in front. Did well. Used his body well, and he was tackled without it. And he's come up with a free kick in defence. Johnson with the kick forward to Cam Steadman was good. Just steadies. Goes with the kick. It's good. To Johnny Petchell. Petchell. And again a good kick wide. To a player out there. It might be Schultz, was it? Not sure. Went forward at ground level. Logie was there. He couldn't dig it up. Hand pass went forward from Reynolds. Deep in defence. The kick comes out from the Boddington Eagles. Bit of one-on-one action out there on the wing. Petchell. He's out there opposed to a player in Reynolds or Mayola, was it? No, it was Cabalza. That's our man. Number 1. He's a live wire. And his kick inboard was brilliant as well. Going forward. Good fist away down there deep in defence by Cunningham. At ground level, picked up by Sherry. Sherry squares it up to the corridor, and Luke Kirk was there, and he's marked the ball some 30 metres out directly in front of goal. So Cabalza, it is out on the right half forward flank. A bit of a mover and a shaker as well. And the kick inboard was excellent to Luke Kirk once again. Number 23. Going for team goal number 4 for the Boddington Eagles. In he comes. Kick off his boot is excellent. Goal on the board for the Boddington Eagles. Toolmart scoreboard. 4 goals, 5 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 1 goal here in the first term at the Williams Cattery, downtown Williams. Brought to you by Pipeline Welding and Installation. And Russell Reynolds doing a fabulous job, and he would be loving the score line here as well. As Warburton's in the ruck for the Boddington Eagles. Opposed to Thompson. Okay, right, so just about set. Umpire's just about set. Beautiful conditions for football. Thompson barges in. Probably got the best of it. Bit of a double go there. Quick hand pass from Reynolds was blocked off. Thompson did well. Went in after the ball. D-Man, though, was in front. Fisted away by Morfeast was good. Matty White off the ground. Put his boot into it to Steadman. Stole it. Hand pass over the top. Set him up as they went charging forward. Shanahan it was. Just popped it up in the air. Knocked towards the front of the pack. Ground level. Almost to pick up there to Schultz, was it? Pack forms 15 metres in front of the Williams goal line. There's players flying everywhere. Umpire blows the whistle. And we will have a ball up right in front of goals. The Williams Cats. Rucks go to it. It was one down by Warburton. It was Geordie Hughes. Hand pass over the top to Mayolo. Under a little bit of pressure, D-Man. He laid it off. Charging out was Matty White. Sorry, it wasn't Matty White, it was Sherry, Matt Sherry. He got his kick in, long and strong. Jimmy Gillespie was a beautiful take. The hand pass went over the top. Over the top was Pretty. Quick hand pass. He went to Blake White. Blake White back to Pretty. A beautiful little kick going forward as the siren sounds. to complete the first term. And on the Tilmart scoreboard, the Boddington Eagles are 4 goals 5, leading the Williams Cats 1 goal. And we've got a score line. We've got any names written down or no? Okay, give us a look here for the goal scorers for Boddington. Just checking on those. So 5 Lloyd Padwick just with the 1 goal as well, and big Harry Ellis a goal on the board, or 2 goals to Harry Ellis, and also 1 goal there to Luke Kirk. Is that 2 goals there?
I don't know who is it this one.
Oh, you didn't pick that one up, sorry.
Yeah.
It's all right, no worries at all. So, and for the Williams Cats who've got 1 goal.
Yeah, 21.
And that was Jonty Petrel for the Williams Cats as the goal scorers. Just quickly, Boddington Eagles certainly winning around the packs and that. Just had a controlling first term that did the Boddington Eagles. They were well serviced by Ben Sherry. The big ruckman as well was Riley Smith. He was quite dominant in the ruck. Did very well. Jimmy Gillespie certainly got his hands on the ball a lot, and Blake Reynolds was another one. Giles Morton really doing some good things. Ben Sherry all over. Pretty good effort by the Boddington Eagles in a team situation. As for the Williams Cats, they were just caught off guard a little bit and finding themselves really digging down deep and hard to try and get themselves back into the game. Kyle Shanahan was getting possessions around the ball. Cam Stedman was getting his hands on the ball a bit as well. Also Donaldson in defence was doing a bit. Addison Dew was very, very lively early. And also just going down, Jonty Petrel did kick that good goal. But a little bit in front of him to do the Williams Cats. Okay, so Tilmart scoreboard, 4 goals 5 to the Boddington Eagles, 1 goal to the Williams Cats here in the first term just finished. Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russell Reynolds, thanks very much. Boddington Windscreens and Windscreen Repair and Replacement will be doing the second term. We're going to take a quick break, come back very shortly with Big K football. here in downtown Williams at the Cattery. 4 goals, 5 to the Boddington Eagles, 1 goal to the Williams Cats. A margin of about 23 points in favour of the Boddington Eagles. In the second term, it's going to be brought to you by Boddington Windscreens, windscreen repair and replacement. You can call Paul on 0428 838 053. Little talk brought to you by Peter Rundle, MLA, our season sponsor, and it is the Liberty Rural match of the day. Kelvin Andrews is the man as the siren sounds to commence the second term. And we need a lift here from the Williams Cats. Riley Smith went high. It was no clear knock. Toe poke forward. D-man set to run onto it. Over the top. Addison Dew was excellent. He was wrapped up in a tackle. It is on the half forward line already for the Boddington Eagles. Smith, strong. Thompson did well coming through. Sherry was beautiful. Harry's in front. Good fist away. Deep in defence by Riley Cunningham. It comes to Harry. Oh, he was set on. He went down. There was 2 Williams defenders onto him and brought him down, crashing to the turf. And Nick Panez is going to come up with a free kick for the Williams Cats. A great tackle to a contender for the all-good refund depot wage and tackle of the day. It's no easy feat bringing Big Harry down as the Cats go forward. A brilliant bit of play. Transference down to the forward line. Johnny Petchel in front. He's taken a nice grab. A contender for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. It was in front of him. Bit of an awkward angle, but he's dug it up, and an opportunity here for the Williams Cats to bounce back early in the second term. Kicks from 45. Good long kick. It's a ripper, I think. Waiting, no. One behind only. 1 goal, 1 to the Williams Cats, trailing the Boddington Eagles 4 goals, 5 here in the second term. And poor old Harry, he was beset upon. Took 2 of them to pull him down. Kick went forward, down low. Giles Morton comes up with the mark, drills the kick forward to the ruckman. It was a good kick. He was in front. Riley Smith, toe poke forward, sets up a player in Zach Pretty. Pretty's on right centre wing for the Boddington Eagles. He's a good player, this guy. Little kick forward was excellent. Reynolds made good ground and has marked the ball. Blake Reynolds drills a little kick forward. It was excellent. Mark has been taken by White. Blake White drills a long kick in. Smith, he floated down the ground. Gee, that's right on the line. Mark's being paid. Riley Smith kicks it forward. Padwick in front. Oh, the Williams defence in disarray. And Padwick to shoot on goal, to go for 10 goal, number 5. And they just did that a little bit too comfortable, the Boddington Eagles. Lloyd Padwick. Well, we're behind him. As he paces in, he'll kick from 40 metres. A bit further out off his boot. It was beautiful. It just goes to the left, though. 1 behind only. Tilmart scoreboard, 4 goals, 6 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 1 goal, 1 here in the second term. Our new sponsor, of course, Boddington Windscreens, windscreen repair and replacement. Call Paul on 0428 838 053. The kick came in. Reynolds with it. Was looking down, reading it out. He went to the corridor. Front of the pack was Shanahan. Put it on his boot and sent it out. It was okay. Good mark. Was taken there by Johnson. Damien Johnson for the Williams Cats. Drives a long one, but in front was a player there in Sherry. Matt Sherry drills the kick across with the ball. Was it Geordie Hughes? His little kick to Giles Morton was excellent. He looks forward. Boddington in control. Went looking for Ellis. No one could get it. Comes to the back of the pack. Taken by West. Gets the kick to Morpheus. He lays the hand pass off to a player in Donaldson, I think it is, out of defence. He goes along with the kick, going forward. Johnny Petchel was excellent. Swept the hand pass back to Morpheus. Good running. They went long, but getting back was Sherry. Jacob scorer, I should say. He goes with the hand pass across to Reynolds, who gets the kick out to Riley Smith, the big ruckman. Went forward to Matty White, just couldn't take possession of it. Now he does. Little hand pass was deft and excellent. Over the top to Lloyd Padwick. He's on right half forward flank, drills it in. Big Harry Ellis is in front, and he comes down with a 5 metres out from goal. Dirty Harry. It's great to see him back. A terror in the forward line for the opposition. And Harry Ellis, he'll have to kick from 50 metres. Loves kicking goals, does Harry. And he comes right on that 50-metre mark. He's lost it. It's gone to the left. More Feast was there, bounced off a couple of heads. Also, Sam West will have a throw in deep in the left full forward pocket for the Boddington Eagles here in the second term. The Liberty Rural match of the day. Ball to be thrown in the ruck. Cunningham over the top, put a fist on the ball. Sherry was beautiful to Lloyd Padwick. One way then the other. Sideways. He's going to kick it back towards the corridor. D-man in good position. Donaldson did well. Knocked to the front of the pack. Giles Morton snapped on goal. It's gone through for one behind only. And we will, on the Toolmart scoreboard, 4-7 it is to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 1-1 here in the second term. Donaldson with the ball. He looks long with the kick, goes out. Oh, big shove in the back there to Riley Cunningham. Pretty obvious. Cunningham on the half-back line. Cunningham. Hand pass back to Donaldson. Alex Donaldson out of defence. Little kick was excellent as he went forward. Hand pass was laid off to Stedman. Drilled to Jared Medlin. Beautiful lead out in front. On that left foot, he looks forward, goes with the kick, and it's a good grab taken down there by a player in Fryer, Nick Fryer. Looks like Babbitt, but Fryer I've got written down for the Williams Cats. Yeah, nice grab, and a contender for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. So, in Fryer comes off his boot. Gee, it's a nice looking kick. A beautiful kick off his boot. Goal on the board to the Williams Cats. Toolmart scoreboard. 4-7 to the Boddington Eagles. 2-1 to the Williams Cats here in the second term. And a good goal from the young fella. Well, he looks pretty young. And it was a nice capture as well. A very good mark. And the second term brought to you by the Boddington Windscreens, windscreen repair and replacement. Call Paul on 0428 838 053 as the ball is back to the centre. So 4-7 to the Eagles, 2-1 to Williams Cats. I'm sure they'd love another couple of goals, the Williams Cats, as rucks to set themselves. They fly high, crash into each other. Over the top, almost running out was a player there in Kirk. He's been pinged, holding the ball. Kick goes forward with the numbers though. It ends up with Zach Pretty. Hand pass goes forward. Nice pick up at ground level by Luke Kirk. He laid the hand pass out. The kick went long, strong and wide out towards Jimmy Gillespie. Can't get his hands on the ball. Sam West was there. Nice pick up by Cable in heavy traffic. Goes back to Sam West. Around one way. This needs to be a good kick. And it is. He found Stedman on half back. Cam Stedman runs, takes off around the man on the mark. Has a bounce. Little hand pass inboard was good. Kick went forward. I think it was from Shanahan. Went through all customers. Coming through from the side. Addison Dew trying to make something happen. Medlin was there. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Got the little kick away. Dew knocked it on forward. Getting back deep in defence was Reynolds for the Boddington Eagles. He sees it out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. And it's in the left full forward pocket region for the Williams Cats. They battled hard out of defence. That was a great effort. Kick goes in. In front was Riley Smith. Thumped at 20 metres. Reynolds about to run onto the ball. Boundary line's too close. And we'll do it all once again. throw in on the left full forward pocket. Favouring the Williams Cats. Riley Smith's been strong in the ruck, down to ground level. Quick little hand pass. Out was good by the Boddington Eagles. Kick from Sherry. Matt Sherry was good to Scorer. Scorer turns. He goes wide. He sees Giles Morton out there available. He's on the left half back flank. Drills the kick in. Mark's been taken by Cabalza, I reckon. He goes with a kick across. It's a dangerous kick. Reynolds is there. Good pace. He runs onto it. And Blake Reynolds, out of defence, he steams. Drills the kick long. Luke Kirk was in front. Was a nice gather. He reels around. Goes with a long kick just outside 50. Donaldson's in front. Back of the pack. Giles Morton was there. So was Padwick. Took the hand pass. Got the kick forward. Big Harry was waiting. Turns. Bang. Goal on the board for the Boddington Eagles. Great footy. Toolmart scoreboard. Boddington Eagles go to 5-7, leading the Williams Cats 2-1 here in the second term, and that was a beautiful bit of football by the Boddington Eagles. They got the ball deep in defence, worked their way out. Giles Morton certainly figuring quite well in that passage of play as well, and great work down there. The kick came out just in time before the tackle was applied too hard, and Ellis was in the right spot. And goal on the board here in the second term. Boddington Windscreens and Windscreen Repair and Replacement sponsoring the second term. And that must be 2 goals to Big Harry Ellis now. As the ball's back to the middle once again. Smith in the ruck. Well, the 2 Smiths are there. Riley Smith over the top. Won it down. Stedman left it behind. Quick little hand pass. It ends up with Shanahan. He looks forward, tries to place the kick. Long, almost a good capture. Knocked to the front of the pack, out of defence. It was Sherry. It was a good kick. And on the end of it was Giles Morton. Certainly a lot of possessions he's racking up. Callum Giles Morton. He's on the left half back flank. Looks inboard. He sees Ben Sherry available. Sherry with the ball quickly. Sees the D-man. Dichi Afam. He wheels around. Pops it up. Inside of 50, big fly, fist to the front of the pack as a free kick. Not sure, he's signalling to the front to Padwick. Okay, well, we'll have to watch that one on replay. Just must have got a bit of a shove. Well, the umpire was right there. So Lloyd Padwick, I think he's lining up for goal number 2 and team goal number 6 if he can get it. He's still going to kick from near that 50-metre mark as well, Lloyd Padwick. I didn't see him buried under the pack, so umpires deemed it was a bit of a shove. In comes Padwick, right on the 50-metre mark. It's a powerful kick. Beautiful kick, but the accuracy, unfortunately, is not there for him. Toolmart scoreboard. 5-8 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats. 2-1 kick came in. Sam West marks the ball. Not sure which way to go. Just trying to get some numbers across. It's a wobbly old kick off his boot, and it's a beautiful mark by Fryer. Gee, he's got good hands on him, the young player. Chip kick in the middle is a little bit dangerous. He's kicked it straight to the opposition. Giles Morton, quick hand, laid it off to Zach Pretty. He looks across, and the D-man's on his own for the Boddington Eagles. And he marks the ball 45 metres out from goal. Oh, just the mark was great, but the execution, the kick, just didn't go where it was supposed to. It went to a nest of Boddington players. A little hand pass is laid off. And the kick from Cabalza, oh, was long and strong, come to the back of the pack, almost a good mark taken, but a forced behind by the Williams Cats. Toolmart scoreboard, 5-9 to the Boddington Eagles. 2-1 Williams Cats. West, I think, to kick the ball in. Oh, it could be Johnson. They look a little bit alike. Kick went along, strong. Good fist away, ground level. Shanahan was good, under pressure. Kick went out. In front. Oh, almost a good mark there to Logie. The hand pass comes back to him from Schultz. Good work at ground level by Geordie Hughes, though. He broke it up. Big hand pass forward to Mayolo was good. Went with the hand pass towards Pretty. He's bumped over the boundary line by Riley Ford. And we'll have a throw in on the right half forward flank for the Boddington Eagles, right in front of the commentary box, here at the Cattery on this beautiful afternoon, on this Liberty Rural match of the day. Ball's thrown in. Riley Smith down to Zach Pretty, quickly on his boat going forward. Jimmy Gillespie, he made really good ground to take the mark. He's 65, 70 metres from home. He looks forward. Harry's down there, one-on-one situation. Caught behind though, and fisted towards the boundary line it was. And she's out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in deep in the right full forward pocket for the Boddington Eagles here in the second term. Ellis maybe to take the ruck knock as well. No, he's not. And a bit of confusion over what's going on with the boundary umpire throwing the ball not towards the rucking. So now the boundary umpire tells him where he's going to throw the ball, and the ruckman move across there. Good stuff, boys. Over the top, D-man, solid tackle. Stedman's there. Sam West has got him wrapped up. Umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up. 30 odd metres out from the Boddington Eagles goal. Flying over the top was one down, picked up deep in the pack by the Boddington player, got the kick away, and it's gone out of bounds on the full. I didn't spot him who it was, and Alex Donaldson to bring the kick in. Goes wide. Addison Dew made good ground, marked on his chest. Dew, he goes with the kick. It's long out front of Johnny Petrel. Boundary line's too close. They're signalling out on the full. And I think the Boddington Eagles, Geordie Hughes he says, I want the ball. And he's going to come up with the kick after it went out of bounds on the full. Geordie Hughes goes back doors. Back there is Scorer, Jacob Scorer. Just steadies the Boddington ship. Called to play on. Drills it towards the centre of the ground. A little bit dangerous. Riley Ford's in front. Dropped what he probably could and should have taken. Went to ground level. Pack forms now. And umpire blows the whistle. Just needs to soften his hands up a little bit. The kick was good. Centre of the ground. Rucks go to it. Warburton was in the ruck. Hand pass. Put out. Come to Zach Pretty. He turns quickly on his boot. Sent the ball forward. Big pack forms. Cruising through was White. But the ball didn't come out of the pack. Rucks go to it. It's knocked over the top. It bounces desperately close to the goal. It was picked up by Sam West. He was under pressure. Got the kick out. Giles Morton effected the spoil. Came to ground level. Over the top with Stedman. He's going to get pinged here. Holding the ball, says the umpire. I'm sorry, Cam. It was there, mate. It was over the ball. And Lloyd Padwick is going to come up with a free kick. Well, he's missed a couple, Lloyd. Now the opportunity to kick team goal number 6 for the Boddington Eagles. Padwick starts to pace in. Little trot and a little kick to the right. Kick off his boot is excellent. Goal on the board to number 5, Lloyd Padwick on the Toolmart scoreboard. 6 goals, 9 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats. 2 goals, 1 here in the second term. Brought to you by Boddington Windscreens. Windscreen repair and replacement. Nothing worse than a cracked windscreen. Give Paul a call on 0428 838 053. Operating out of downtown Boddington, of course. A beautiful, lovely afternoon for football here at the Cattery, downtown Williams. The second term, Toolmart scoreboard, 6 goals and 9 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 2 goals, 1. Rucks go to it, no clear knockout, back of the pack, little toe poke to the side, picked up, was it Cabalza, got the little hand pass out to Pretty. Tries to place the ball forward. Gillespie was in front. Back of the pack was Luke Kirk. Took possession. He wheels around. Looks into the corridor. Sees a man there. Was it Giles Morton, I think? Got it on his boot very quickly. Sent it forward. No, that's Giles Morton. He's got orange boots as well. Comes to Harry. Over the top to Lloyd Padwick. Snaps on goal. Goal on the board for the Boddington Eagles. Toolmart scoreboard. 7 goals, 9 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 2 goals, 1. And Lloyd Padwick, number 5, another goal on the board. As we bring the ball back towards the centre once again. Boddington Windscreens and Windscreen Repairs are sponsoring, and a beautiful bit of play in the forward line by the Boddington Eagles. And the Williams defence under all sorts of pressure. 7 goals, 9. Leading the Williams Cats 2 goals, 1, 13, 51 plays 13. Rucks go to it. Flying high was Warburton. Shanahan tries to keep the ball in front of him. Does well, pokes out this top, and Riley Ford's going to come up with a free kick. They just had hold of his britches, and Giles Morton to stand the mark. So Riley Ford gets the kick away, forward back forms. Fryer, well, he's tackled pretty strongly to the ground, and he's going to come up with a free kick because he was taken a little bit high and slammed into the ground. Well, he lays a little hand pass off as well, gives it to Addison Dew, unwinds, long kick just off target, 1 behind only. 7 goals, 9 to the Boddington Eagles, 2 goals, 2 to the Williams Cats here in the second term. 3 goals to the Eagles in this term, 1 goal to the Williams Cats. So, out of full back. The kick comes in, finds its target. Out wide, I think it was Reynolds. Kick forward was good. In defence, not sure who that Boddington player is. Oh, and diving at ground level was a beautiful little pickup by White, Blake White. Goes with an excellent kick across. Comes to Ben Sherry. Sherry got the kick away. It was excellent going forward to Jimmy Gillespie. Gillespie's outside of 50. Riley Smith's up there over the top. Oh, Nick Benizza. What a beauty. Raked it in one-handed. A contender for the Katanning Travel Centre. Mark of the day. You beauty, Nick Benizza. Coming now was Riley Ford. Good mark. Got it long. Mayola was there. Over the back of the pack was Matty White. Got the little kick away under pressure. Punched on it was by Pretty. Taken there by Ben Sherry. Umpire blew the whistle. And we'll have a ball up just forward to the right half forward flank for the Boddington Eagles. Warburton in the ruck. Ground level. Pretty quick little hand pass. It comes out to Reynolds. Reynolds gets it long. Smith flew. Panizza knocked it forward, tries to follow it up. Great work, Nick Panizza. Good hand pass to Stedman. Lays off very quickly to Cable. Banged it on his boot as he sent it forward. It was chopped off down there by Mayolo. Off his boot, and it ricocheted out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in. Just shy of the right half forward flank for the Boddington Eagles here in the second term. Probably not too much longer to go. As the ball's thrown in, Thompson worked his way to the front of the pack, but Warburton put it on his boot and sent it forward. Gillespie in front. Ball was fisted away by Cable. Did well. Stedman, good tackle. Over the top. Now Luke Kirk. Forward. Smith was in front. Good fist away by Panizza. A juggled mark, but it's paid. Paid to Riley Smith. 2 bites of the cherry. Oh, throw in. Well, initially he did say it was a mark, but it was juggled over the line. So fair enough. Ball's thrown in. Smith was strong. Back of the pack. Addison Dew was it quick on his boot. Oh, it's going to go just inside the boundary line. Centimetre perfect, I think the kick was. And the ball to be thrown in. Thompson in the ruck. Opposed to Warburton. 65 metres from the Boddington Eagles goal. Once again, Thompson brings it down. Pack forms. Aerial ping pong over the top. Emerging Reynolds, beautiful. Hand pass to Ben Sherry. He went bang and went through for 1 behind. Toolmart scoreboard, 7 goals, 10 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 2 goals, 2 here in the second term. Brought to you by Boddington Windscreens. windscreen repairs and replacement. 0428 838 053. The kick comes in. Mark's being taken. Is it Riley Ford? No. Oh, new player on the ground. We've got to try and dig him up. So the kick comes back inboard to Cunningham. Crashed into by Jimmy Gillespie. And shook him up a little bit. And it was very late. Should be 50 metres as well, I reckon. And that is going to be the case. So, very late on the Riley Cunningham. He goes up to half back now. Little kick to Stedman. Just hangs in the air. Marked the ball and he took off. Round D-man. Drilled the pass forward, but it's chopped off down there by Luke Padwick. Under pressure one way or the other. Got a little hand pass out. Sherry, I think it was. Shoveled it forward. It's whirling. That's a beautiful pick up in there by Kirk. Got the hand pass out. Reynolds, I think, trying to go through heavy traffic. Going to be pinged for holding the ball. Free kick's going to go the way of the Williams Cats. Was play on. Stedman down the field. Ran to 50. Went bang. Now we've got another kick, I think, in the forward line. Stedman was felled late. It's either 50 metres to boot from the kick. Should be a relay free kick. Not sure who's down there for the Williams Cats or whether Stedman's going to come down and take the kick. Okay, well, umpire has put the mark right in front of goals. This should be a certain goal to the Williams Cats. Just working out, Stedman is actually going to take the free kick. So he's right down in front of goals, and in he steps, and goal on the board to the Williams Cats. So Toolmart scoreboard, 7 goals, 10 to the Boddington Eagles, 3 goals, 2 to the Williams Cats here in the second term. So it must be, 27, 6, 42, 52 plays 20, a margin of 32 points in favour of the Boddington Eagles here in the second term. And I think that's the first goal on the board for number 2, Cam Stedman. I think you see him over here, number 2, Cam Stedman. So the ball is back to the centre. No clear knockdown anyway. It's Shanahan. Tackle, taken high for mine, but umpire's held, blows the whistle, says the ball's held to him. Ruck's in there bulldozing around. No clear knockout. It's a bit of a scramble fest. And umpire says, we'll do it all again, boys. As it is. They're locked in battle. Riley Smith perhaps got the best of it. Knocked it straight down to Zach Preddy, who was pinned. And we're going to try again. Smith was strong. Thompson got it though. Belted it forward. Tell you what, we're going nowhere in a big hurry here. Another whistle on play. Oh, Smith used his strength. Ball's been knocked forward. Padwick ran, put the little hand pass out. Was good, but his teammates wrapped up in a very good, strong tackle there as well. Morpheus put the tackle on. And the man getting up late was Zach Preddy. So, it's worked its way to right half forward flank area. Smith won it down. Kirk. Strong, I tell you what, he took possession, but no, umpire says it's held to him. Shanahan was the tackler. Rucks go to it. Shanahan tried to burst his way through the pack, and it's held to him. As the siren indeed does sound to complete the first half of proceedings down here at the Williams Cattery, the big clash between the Williams Cats and the Boddington Eagles. And the Boddington Eagles, 7 goals, 10, 52, leading the Williams Cats, 3 goals, 2, 20, a margin of some 32 points, 3 goals, 2. And goal scorers there. Oriane, you've been doing a good job over there on the side writing down the goal scorers.
Yeah, but I'm not sure for the player 13 for the goal.
For the green and the gold, Mitchell White. So
I'm not sure he marked his goal.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, just can you call out what the other ones we've got and how many we've got for...
Lloyd Padwick had 3 goals, Damian Mayolo 2 goals, Riley Smith 1, and Luke Kirk 1 goal.
Okay. No, and for the Williams Cats, obviously Cam Stedman just got a goal there. And then number 13, Nick Fryer, with 1 goal. And also we had a number up the top, Jonty Petrel, with 1. And also, was that the first quarter up here?
The same.
Same. So 1 there. So it was just still... so that was the 4 goal scorers for the Williams Cats. So, yeah, we're just flying solo. Got a bit of help on the side here to try and get our goal scorers written down so we don't miss too many. And just very quickly look at, say, Boddington are in control of this game, 7 goals 10 to the Williams Cats, 3 goals 2. Just going through them, Ben Sherry's been busy. Orange Boots, the same as Callum Giles Morton, and those 2 players have been quite influential out there. Zach Pretty, number 4, has been good. All round pretty strong effort by the Boddington Eagles. Blake Reynolds and Lloyd Padwick just going down the list. Jimmy Gillespie's presented well. Matty White's been doing some good stuff, and the D-man as well. In defence, Geordie Hughes is always strong. Mitchell White, number 13, that's who I've got for the Boddington Eagles. Certainly very strong around the ball. And in there is also Big Riley Smith in the ruck. He's a strong fella and certainly throwing his weight around in those ruck duels. Matt Sherry in defence doing well, and Luke Kirk has been quite prominent as well. Damien Mayolo, Troy Warburton, very good for the Boddington Eagles. Over to the Williams Cats. Well, Cam Stedman's worked very hard, certainly picking up a lot of possessions. Kyle Shanahan is another one who's, you know, really trying his hardest in those packs and everything else as well. Riley Cunningham's got a big job in defence, along with Charlie Morpheus and Donaldson. They're certainly trying hard. Nick Fryer, number 13 for the Williams Cats. I tell you what, he's got a nice set of hands on him. One bad kick did let him down in that quarter though, but certainly looks like he's got sticky hands. Addison Dews has been busy. Sam West has been working hard. Riley Ford as well. Johnny Petrel's offered something. Thompson's been fighting very hard in the ruck, and Nick Panizza doing okay. Took a fabulous mark, a contender for the Contending Travel Centre Mark of the Day award with that big one-hander, as you see there. So pretty much that's it for the first half. Peter Rundle, of course, sponsoring, and Peter doing a fantastic job. You can give him a call on 988112225 if you've got any problems or issues that you need a hand with. Peter's the man doing a fabulous job through his area of Roe. This time of the day also we start thinking about Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award. That will be coming up at the end of the game, and we saw a great tackle in that quarter as well for the All Good Refund Depot wage and tackle of the day. And just touching on them briefly, 206,160 containers saved from landfill in the month of June alone. There's $20,000 in refunds issued, which is absolutely unbelievable. So you are doing a fantastic job, the All Good Refund Depot in Wagen, and the containers for change. Get cash in your pocket today, and they do regional pickups in your area. 0439 956 175. Give the guys a call. Okay, we're going to take a break here, and once again, Big K flying solo in the commentary. Not so easy, and we'll come back very soon for the third term down here for the Liberty Rural match of the day, the clash between the Williams Cats and the Boddington Eagles. The Eagles are 7 goals 10. Williams Cats are 3 goals 2. Yeah, thanks, Norm. Big K football this afternoon down at Williams, and the Williams Cats are hosting the Boddington Eagles. The Boddington Eagles are leading 7 goals, 10-52. In front of the Williams Cats, 3 goals, 2-20, a margin of 32 points in the favour of the Boddington Eagles. Great sponsors on board today. Liberty Rural, of course, bringing us the match of the day. They are agent for Shell products and can deliver fuel to your front gate. And they are the local team and get them on board working for you. Kelvin Andrews on 0488 678 018, the Liberty Rural team. Oh, well, third quarter is coming up very, very shortly here, and for the third quarter we have Boddington Service Station sponsoring 38 Bannister Road in Boddington. They have a mechanical workshop, fuel, clean heat gas, oils and parts, Monday to Friday 6am to 7pm, Saturday from 6am to 12:30pm. Phone Keith or Roz on 988 38011. Sponsoring Big K Footy, we thank them very much. And the Boddington Eagles going pretty well here right at the moment. Not far away from bounce down. The ball's aloft in the air, and the siren sounds to commence the third quarter. And the Williams Cats, well, they need a big third term here. Riley Smith said no, over the top. Matty White left it behind. It goes to ground level. Steadman works hard. Little hand pass will try to get through. Was heavy traffic was the Williams Cats play. We've got a whistle on play. Someone's been dumped, and a free kick is going to go the way of Morpheus for the Williams Cats. He looks forward, pops it up high. Medlin was in front. Damien Mayolo dropped the mark, but there's a free kick, and it's going to go the way of Jared Medlin for the Williams Cats. Well, he was in front and must have been held, according to the umpire. And Medlin with the ball, an opportunity to get an early goal for the Williams Cats. In he comes. It's a wonky looking kick off his boot. Oh, gee, I don't know if it's got enough legs. Well, it has. Over the line, it is a goal. Gee, made hard work of it, but it got there and looked like it was going to run out of petrol. Toolmart scoreboard, 7 goals, 10 to the Boddington Eagles. 4 goals, 2 to the Williams Cats. So 52 plays 26, a margin of 26 points in favour of the Boddington Eagles. Gee, it was a funny old kick. Really was. Just didn't quite connect it properly, but it went straight. It went high, it hung in the air, and it just fell across the line as it was. Boddington Service Station sponsoring this third term. 38 Bannister Road in downtown Boddington. Keith and Roz. So Ruck set himself. Smith comes in hard. That was Riley. Taking it was Steadman. Wheels around. Beautiful hand pass. Went through some heavy traffic on the boot. Was it West? Not sure. Banged it forward. Chopped off down there by Scorer. Goes across. It could be broken up by Riley. Ford, though, did well under pressure. Swing the hand pass into Michael Coucher. He laid it off to Steadman. Goes back doors to Shanahan. What can he pick out? Back in the pack. Charlie Morpheus. Oh, runs onto it one way, then the other. Quick hands. Pops it out. Mayolo, though, he's onto it. Hand pass. Goes back to Warburton. He lays it off. Out of defence. Scorer underneath it. Riley Ford was there. Got his hands into it as well. Coming down was a player in Donaldson. Bundled over the boundary line from the D-man in Dichi Afam. And the ball to be thrown in just forward of the right half forward flank for the Williams Cats. Here in the third term. Thrown in. It's pretty low. Thompson knocked to the front of the pack. There was Sherry, was it? He was wrapped up, tackled very fiercely. Now Pretty was tackled. Dispossessed, umpire says, we'll ball it up. All right on the right half forward flank for the Williams Cats. They're trailing by 26 points here in the third term. Thompson, well, he was grabbed and then had a chance to go for the ball. Umpire says, we'll try it again. These boys are pretty big and strong in the ruck. Riley Smith. Use their bodies well, no clear knockout. It's going to go out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. We're going to go again. Matty White, well, it's his first game for the season apparently as well. Great to see Matt White back there, or out there I should say. Now ball thrown in. Thompson worked his way to the front, and the boundary umpire is going to be asked to throw it in again, I think. No, it's a free kick to Riley Smith, the ruckman. Didn't quite see it, but the big ruckman's got it. It's called to play on. In come Michael Coucher, almost tried to smother. Donaldson was in front, got a fist onto the ball. Mitchell White used his strength as he went through. Good hand pass. Cable under pressure, got the kick away, broken up by scorer. We've seen this before. Little kick out wide was excellent. It runs onto it with Cabalza, takes possession, runs inside 50. Beautiful kick towards goal. Goal on the board to the Boddington Eagles, and perhaps a contender for a Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day to Harry Cabalza for the Boddington Eagles. Number 1 for the Boddington Eagles. 8 goals, 10 to the Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 4 goals, 2 here in the third term. Harry Cabalza. He's been on that half-forward flank, and he's a damaging little player, and does well. Third quarter brought to you by Boddington Service Station. Mechanical Workshop, fuel, clean heat gas, oils and parts. Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday, 6 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Phone Keith or Roz on 98838 011. Rucks go to it. Riley Smith strong. Wins it down. Stedman's hungry. After the ball. Goes in. Flicks it out. Toe poke off the ground. It was good by Shanahan. It ends up with more feast. He was bundled out of the way. It's getting a little bit desperate in there as there's a whistle on play. Right half forward flank for the Williams Cats. They're going towards the southern end of the oval. Thompson and Riley Smith, they've been going hard all day. Over the top, Giles Morton. Hand pass. It's going to come back to him. Left it behind. Quick hand pass, and that was from Coucher, the debut player as well. Josh Coucher got the hand pass out. Now down the field, the mark's been taken by the Cats. Oh, but chopped off down there, and great mark taken by Riley Smith. And it was Fryer who delivered the kick in. It's to the right, charging down right centre thing. Was it Cabalza again? I'm not sure. Pretty hard to tell out there. As on the right half forward flank, it's Padwick. He went with a long bomb, pack form, knocked to the front of the pack, was Hill, got the kick out, goes long, good eyes, good hands. Giles Morton took a nice grab, wobbled the kick forward, it was okay though. Diving was Sherry, he's taken the mark, that was Ben. Outside of 50, he lays it off, he sees the lead by Jimmy Gillespie and doesn't let him down. It was a little bit awkward, but he marked it. And Jimmy Gillespie to shoot on goal for the Boddington Eagles. Gee, it started off at a bit of a fury here in this third term. Both sides really going hard. But Jimmy Gillespie with the ball. Normally a pretty handy kick on goals too. Number 8, Jimmy Gillespie. Any paces. It's a wonky old kick, and it's only one behind only. 8 goals, 11 to the Boddington Eagles. 59, leading the Williams Cats 4 goals, 2, 26. As the ball is to come in. Brady Hill was 37. Looking down, Stedman's been absolutely everything for the Williams Cats. Really running hard, trying hard. Morpheus leads. The kick to him was okay. He's raked it in. He's got Michael Coucher available wide, right centre wing, or he could go the longer kick. Medlin's down the field a little bit. Big fly comes over the back. Riley Smith there, the big ruckman. Sees the ball out of bounds though, and we'll have a throw in on the right half forward flank for the Williams Cats. They need a few more goals to get themselves back into this game. Ball's thrown in. Thompson's in front. Slapped it down. Shanahan's been trying hard. Pretty's got him. Went out. Giles Morton bounced off his chest. Went back into the pack. Holding the ball. Shanahan over the top. Umpire must have seen him rake it in. Zach Pretty. He's not happy about throwing the ball back to him either. Is Kyle Shanahan. So Zach Pretty with the ball. Little kick going forward. Smith's down the field, but Morpheus read it best. Just off him at the back. Marks down low. You see Stedman. Stedman's really keen, covering a lot of territory and keen to play on, and he is. Runs forward. The kick's a bit of a dribble forward, taken by Addison Dew though. Pops the hand pass to Michael Coucher. Cat's trying to set something up. Medlin's in front, used his body. It's fisted away. Play on's the call. Warburton did well. Medlin goes back in after the ball. Gets it out to Addison Dew. He blazed away. It's a wild kick. It's out of bounds on the full. Free kick goes to the Boddington Eagles. So, in defence, Mayolo. Damien Mayolo. He wants to switch play, and he does. He goes wide. Across there. Looks like Sherry. Matt Sherry. He's going to come back again. He sees a player in Reynolds. It's a bit of a dangerous kick. Put a bit of pressure on Scorer, who was up to the task. Jacob Scorer runs through like a man possessed. Kick went forward. It went through Luke Kirk's legs. Comes out the back, Jimmy Gillespie. He's tackled. Hand pass to Kirk. Over the top to the ruckman. Riley Smith places it forward. The kick is good. And White has marked the ball. No, it's Luke Kirk. Kirk with the ball, looks to the corridor, tries to place it. Dropping back was Riley Cunningham. He's marked the ball in defence. Went with the kick forward. This is dangerous because coming through from the side and over the top, marking the ball was Zach Pretty at centre half forward for the Boddington Eagles. Zach Pretty, well, still take a decent kick from there. Centre half forward. Pretty with the ball for the Boddington Eagles. Any paces. Long kick it is too. Right to the goal line. A beautiful kick on goal. That is a great goal. Contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. A thumping long kick. Toolmart scoreboard. 9 goals 11. And that was number 5, Zach Pretty, who kicked that. And they roll along to something like 65 points, leading the Williams Cats 4 goals to 26. So around about 39 points there, roughly. Not sure how the figures are. Third term was brought to you by Boddington Service Station. The guys work pretty hard down there, doing some hours. 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Friday. Rucks go to it, down level, out of the middle. It was White, Blake White. Big kick forward. That's a great mark in defence for the Williams Cats. Gee, I'm not sure if it was who that was. Who was it? Oh, Fryer. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a great grab under pressure. Williams Cats going forward, but it's been chopped off by Mayolo. So Mayolo for the Boddington Eagles goes wide. Out there was Riley Smith, the ruckman. Can't quite capture it. And it's gone out. And Fryer in defence. Cable, 23. Okay. Looking back, we've got it down the field. Giles Moore, and I tell you what, he's gone here. Oh, he got the hand pass, umpire set. So, play on's the call. Picked up by Zach Pretty. Turns the corner. Big fist away, or missed it. Comes over the back of the pack. Lloyd Padwick was there, paddling with it. Puts it in front of himself. Gets the little hand pass out. Was it to Kirk? Swung it wide. And the kick coming in. Bang on goal. Was a goal on the board for the Boddington Eagles to Jimmy Gillespie. Great play, Boddington Eagles. Number 8, Jimmy Gillespie kicks another on the Toolmart scoreboard. It's 10 goals, 11 to the Boddington Eagles. 60, 71. Plays the Williams Cats 4 goals 2 in 26, if you need to look at that at all. Any names and numbers. That was Jimmy Gillespie, number 8. Who kicked on that goal. Third quarter brought to you by Boddington Service Station. They do some hours down there, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m, Monday to Friday. Saturday morning, 6 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Call in and see the guys. Rucks go to it once again. And Boddington Eagles go forward in front. Good mark taken down there by Lloyd Padwick. Perhaps a contender for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. It's a powerful, long kick by Lloyd Padwick. Goal on the board. What a ripper. Toolmart scoreboard. 11 goals, 11 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 4 goals, 2. Gee whiz, that's a contender as well for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Thumping kick, and he used his body well though. It was a good capture to get that. So Boddington on fire here in the third term all of a sudden. 4 goals for the term, and the Williams Cats have just managed the 1 goal, and certainly been a strong performance so far just in the third term by the Boddington Eagles. Ruck set himself. Smith goes high. He won it down to Pretty, I think it was. Got his boot on the ball, sent it forward. D-Man's in front. Bit of a couple of whacks at the ball. Didn't take possession of it. Smith's involved. Pushing the back. Great work by the, is it Michael Coucher? When the Williams Cats. He goes with the kick. It's wide out to Schultz. Bounces in front of him. It's a good take. Back to Shanahan. Made him reach for it. Tried to hand pass over the top. More feast. Tackled by White. That was Matt White. Back to Shanahan. Quick kick forward. But dropping back was Zach Pretty. Takes a mark for the Boddington Eagles. Been very important. The kick was good to the centre of the ground. Mark's been taken there by Sherry. That was Ben Sherry. Laid it off to Reynolds. Reynolds bangs it on his boot. Big Harry's in front. He's marked the ball. Harry Ellis. And he's a tank. And a good capture too by Harry. Couple of bites at the cherry. And an opportunity here for team goal. Number 12. Oh, Harry Ellis. Such a dominant figure in the forward line for the Boddington Eagles. So, Harry, you can see the big sticks. He's still going to kick from just inside 50 maybe. And he is, probably 47, 48 metres out. Wonky looking kick, and it's off to the side, 1 behind only. 11 goals, 12. 78 to the Boddington Eagles. 4 goals, 2 to the Williams Cats. Alex Donaldson. Well placed little kick went in, was good to Addison Dew. Dew deep in defence. Not sure which way to go. They've certainly been under attack by the Boddington Eagles. Called to play on now. Goes with the kick. It was good to Shanahan. Made himself available. Puts it on his boot. Sent it forward. Riley Ford was there. Gee, from the side. Geordie Hughes. Eyes only. For the ball. And his kick in was excellent. Found Ben Sherry. Laid it off. Coming through was Cabalza. Cabalza goes wide. It was a beautiful kick. He's found his target as well. Mark's been taken out there wide by Damien Maiolo. Up from defence. And a quality player, as we know, too, Damien Maiolo. For the Boddington Eagles, an opportunity to kick goal number 12. Just biding his time, Maiolo. In he comes. Kick off his boot. Spun really well, but he's gone to the right, I think. 1 behind only. 11 goals, 13 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats 4 goals, 2. Third quarter. Sam West, I think it is, bringing it in. Drives it long, but Geordie Hughes is waiting for it. He marks it for the Eagles. Hughes with the ball. Looks inboard. Goes with the kick. It was good. Mark's been taken by Ben Sherry. Sherry with the ball. He's a good player. Drives it long. Harry tries to get in possession. Almost marked it. He's going to claim the mark as well. And the umpire said, yes, Harry, you did mark the ball. Great effort by the big man. He took about 2 or 3 bites of the cherry over a space of about 5 metres. And he's come up with the mark, and a contender for the for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. Harry Ellis, affectionately known as Dirty Harry. And he comes. Kick off his boot. That looks much, much better, Harry. Goal on the board for the Boddington Eagles. 2 Mart scoreboard, 12 goals, 13. So the Boddington Eagles leading the Williams Cats 4 goals, 2. So 12 goals, 13, 85 plays 26. And that is team goal number 5 for the Boddington Eagles here in the third term. Brought to you by the Boddington Service Station. Catch up with Keith or Roz, 988388011. They got the mechanical workshop. They got fuel, clean heat gas, oils and parts. They don't muck around. They're a serious business. Back to the centre. Riley Smith dominant over the top. Addison Dew took it one-handed, couldn't quite get his boot on the ball. The kick came out, however, it went forward. Oh, it's a good capture down there deep in the fence, and that was by Reynolds. Blake Reynolds goes with the kick. It's wide. And just get the binoculars out. That was Cabalza. Goes back to Blake Reynolds. Left foot. He goes wide out to Warburton. Warburton with the ball for the Boddington Eagles. Oh, it's a beautiful kick. Geordie Hughes is available. He turns quickly. Gets it on. Mark's being taken this time by Blake White. Former Leo Graham medalist for the Brookton Pingelly Panthers. Kick went forward and long. Pack was formed. Back of the pack was West. Picks it up at ground level. Hand pass over the top to Donaldson. He lays it back to West under pressure. The kick went forward. Cutting it off was Giles Morton. Toe pokes it forward. Donaldson breaks it up again. Back to Sam West. Over the top. Got the... it was Damien Johnson I was trying to get out. And the ball's gone down the field. I think it's Riley Ford with the ball now. He's towards just shy of right centre wing. Wobbles the kick forwards, getting to clear all and sundry. Jared Medlin taken high and comes up with a free kick on the right half forward flank for the Williams Cats. Not too much getting back there. Noah Logie's there, might be the best option. Here's the pass in, it was good. Oh, Michael Coucher just went through a slips catch. It ends up with Geordie Hughes, put on his boot and sent it forward. Mark's been taken by Reynolds, or he had his arms chopped. Sorry, it wasn't. It ends up there with Giles Morton. Centered the kick to Cabalza. He's got a turn of pace on him. 2 bounces, runs a good 40, 50 metres, drives the ball down the field, and Harry's waiting. You'll beauty, said Harry Ellis. And he's marked the ball just 10 metres out from goal. Gee, that was nice work from Cabalza. Really made some territory up. And drove the ball down long. And Blake Reynolds involved early. And also Giles Morton. And that was a very quick transference of play. So Harry Ellis, he must be going for what? His 3rd goal?
About what?
Harry Ellis, has he kicked 2 already? Or 3? And he comes, oh my gosh, he's kicked it straight into the post. Harry. Okay, well, it's just a behind. 12 goals, 14. Number 25, Harry Ellis. Oh. No, he didn't kick it. He hit the post. So that's something like 80 playing. Now I'm watching down, I'm looking up, and Zach Pretty's got it. Spun around and snapped a beautiful goal for the Boddington Eagles, and that is a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. And I'm sorry to say, I didn't quite see the action leading up to it. Looking down, we can't do everything. Okay, so 13 goals, 14 to the Boddington Eagles, and Zach Pretty, number 4, kicked the goal. And the Williams Cats are 4 goals, 2-26, so it's something like very quickly a 60-point margin. Oh, hang on, a little bit more. 92, I've got the Mr. Goal out here as well. 92, plays 26, back to the centre. Riley Smith, dominant, over the top, taken by Sherry. Ben Sherry on his ball, got it forward to White, was in front, pushed out of the way. Great work. He was strong. Hand pass out to the D-man, paddles the ball around. Big Riley Smith, the ruckman, picks it up, tries to crash through a few players. He's going nowhere. He's tackled, pulled to the ground. And we will have a ball up around about the centre half forward position for the Boddington Eagles. Rucks do a little dance. No one touches the ball. And a free kick is going to go, well, not sure what the umpire's going to do here. And he's going to ball it up again. Well, that was interesting. Knocked over the top. Stedman was good. Quickly onto his boot. Sends the ball forward. Comes to the back of the pack. Mayolo shoved in the back as well. And he's going to come up with a free kick. He wanted the ball and certainly earned that one. Damien Mayolo. goes with a kick out wide. I think it's Zach Pretty out there. It is. His little kick was good to Matty White, right centre wing. Matt White, well-placed kick. He goes long to Padwick. Couple of bites of the cherry. Lloyd Padwick, right half-forward flank. 80 metres from goal. Squeezes it in. It was good. Running onto it was Reynolds. Reynolds drives along. Jimmy Gillespie! Oh, almost flew. Almost took the mark of the day. Then he tried to kick the goal of the day and he got neither. The kick came out. It's chopped off and the mark's been taken by Giles Morton. Squares it up and towards the centre of the ground. And the mark there's been taken by Sherry. Ben Sherry. He's going to go with a long kick into the corridor, coming out. Donaldson did well. He was in front. He got a shove in the back. And just waiting. He should come up with a free kick. Alex Donaldson in defence for the Williams Cats. His little kick forward was good to Shanahan. Turns, runs. Out of defence he goes. It's a good long kick out there, but gee, falling back, taking a good mark was Matty White. Squares it off to Scorer. Jacob Scorer just dropped short. Fryer was there, dropped what he could have taken. Addison Dew put on the afterburners. Down the field he goes. He did tell me he had a hamstring tight before the game. Jared Medlin, but I'll tell you what, it was a great effort down there by Warburton, was it? No, might be Matt Sherry. He got the kick out to Giles Morton. He's on the left half-back flank. Well-placed kick. Harry's a long way from home. Had to reach for it. Uses a bit of a hip and shoulder there. It was a good effort, Harry, as the ball ends up over the top. Fryer was there, hand pass. Now Thompson goes with a little toe poke forward to Morpheus. It was good. And Charlie Morpheus, he's on the right half forward. Sorry, he's on the right centre wing. Squares it back to Donaldson. Donaldson, normally a very reliable kick, and it is. He's picked out Addison Dew at centre half forward, 75 metres from home. Addison Dew looks forward. Medlin puts it in a good position for him. Used his body well. Couldn't quite complete the mark. Got crashed into. Play on's the call from the umpire. It's tied up 15 metres out from the goal face. And we will have a ball up. It's in the Williams forward line. It's been a tough day. Ruck set themselves. Warburton, quick kick out of the pack. John D. Petrol, one behind only. Tilmart scoreboard 13 goals, 14 to the Boddington Eagles, 4 goals, 3 to the Williams Cats. 92 plays 27. Scorer, I think, to kick in from full back. Sun in his eyes. Getting a little of a trot out from full back. Runs a good 10-15. Drives along. White, Matty White almost. 2 grabs, ground level. It was a good effort picked up towards Morpheus. The hand pass went out. That was from Petrol. Hand pass again ends up with Steadman. Back to Petrol. He's going to get a kick, a high one, into the forward line. Medlin stands his ground. Eyes only for the ball. That was a good mark. A contender for the Katanning Travel Centre. Mark of the day. And a nice capture by Jared Medlin for the Williams Cats. A goal to finish off would be very handy. And he comes. Paces in. Oh, he might have scooped it across to the left. Yes, no. It is a goal on the board. Bit of a tight angle here. Well done. 13 goals, 14 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats. 5 goals, 3 here in the third term. And a good effort. So we've got some 92 playing 33. That down there, and 92 and 33 here in the third term, brought to you by Boddington Service Station. Make sure you call in. Mechanical workshop, fuel, clean heat, gas, parts, Monday to Friday, early in the morning till relatively late in the evening. Back to the centre. Rucks go to it. It was knocked down. Great work by Kyle Shanahan as he gets it out. It was, I think, Smith in the ruck for the Williams Cats as well. Kick went forward right onto the 50-metre arc. Taken, bursting out. That was Mayola, was it? Hand pass was absolutely awesome. Goes forward. Was it to White? Drove the ball long. Oh, mark almost taken down there as the siren set to sound into the forward line for the Boddington Eagles. And we do see the Boddington Eagles leading 13 goals, 14 92, leading the Williams Cats. 5 goals, 3. Must be 33, and must be about 59-point margin by the looks of it. So it's been a good term for the Boddington Eagles, which they've kicked something like 6 goals in that term. And we're just writing down the scores here as we go, as I'm talking. And goal scorers for the game so far. Oriane, how are you going to go with those? You read them out?
Yeah, it's 2 goals for Lloyd Patrick.
Yeah.
And 1 for Jimmy
Gillespie.
Yep. 1 for Harry.
Harry, yep.
And I don't have the name of the other one.
Okay, just have a quick look on there if you like. So this one here is the Boddington, and this one here,
So 1 goal for Harry Cabalzar.
Oh, Harry Cabalza, and that was a great goal too.
Yeah.
I might add. And what about the Williams Cats?
1 goal for the number 9 for Charlie Morpheus.
Morpheus, yep.
And I don't know who marked the last goal for Williams.
Jared Medlin, number 7.
Exactly.
Yep. Good goal to him. Okay, got the goal scorers sorted out. Flying almost solo. Oriane, of course, giving me a bit of a hand with a bit hard for her because she's French. But anyways, just quickly going, look, it's been a little bit of one-way traffic by the Boddington Eagles. It's been pretty much, if you look over the whole team, they've all played fabulously well. Just touching on a few players. Ben Sherry, number 2, has been very, very a busy player. Zach Pretty, number 4, certainly figuring very strongly there as well. As you go down, Mitchell White, number 13, is very prominent, and of course a winner of the Leo Graham medal a few seasons back, playing for Boddington. In defence, certainly score has been very, very strong as well. Riley Smith's been very, very dominant in the ruck as well. Such a big, strong player, and certainly uses his body very well, and also guiding the ball down. Luke Kirk had a good first half so far, but a little bit quieter in that term. Damien Mayolo did some really good things, and Troy Warburton as well. Just quickly, I thought Cam Steadman had a really good quarter for the Williams Cats in that one. Certainly worked very hard. Same with Kyle Shanahan. Really tried hard in a lot of those pack situations. The defence has certainly been under a bit of pressure. Alex Donaldson is standing up quite well there. Sam West working hard. Addison Dew has certainly been busy today. Riley Ford doing a few good things, and we did see Josh Coucher there as well. Took a good little hand pass it was, and it is his league debut today as well for Josh Coucher. And for people that may know his dad, Boss Coucher, great to see Josh debuting today. Jake Thompson's been trying very, very hard. Johnny Petrel's certainly done some good things as well. But it's been a tough day for the Williams Cats, really has, with the Boddington Eagles. So 13 goals, 14, 92, leading the Williams Cats. 5 goals, 3, 33. We want to thank Boddington Service Station for sponsoring the third term. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back very soon with the last quarter. 1. Yeah, thanks, Norm. Gee, bit of a late start by Big K footy in the last term. They're underway. Harry Ellis just had a shot on goal for the Boddington Eagles. Hit the post, did he, Big Harry? So 13 goals, 15 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats. 5 goals, 3. Kick comes in now. Hand pass out the back, taken by Addison Dew. Gets the kick out wide. Was good. I think it was to Michael Coucher. Goes long, just outside 50. The ball bounces. Coming through, taking it. Was it Logie? Not sure. Hand pass over the top. Stedman was it charging forward. Hand pass over the top. And a kick and a goal on the board for the Williams Cats. That was a nice bit of play. I think it might have been Thompson in the end, was it? Not sure. Hill just trying to get a picture on him. Got a bit of a late start as they go back that way. No, just won't turn sideways, can't see. Oh, Toolmart scoreboard. It was 13 goals, 15 to 6 goals, 3, and the Boddington Eagles leading. And we got that player. So just looking, I think it's Thompson, wasn't it?
It's 28, I think.
Yeah, Thompson. So right down, yep, Thompson. And the ball's back to the middle, and our last quarter is Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russell Reynolds, who also did the first quarter for us as well. Riley Smith, dominant over the top. Kyle Shanahan was good. Gets the ball, drives it up wide. Ground level, Michael Coucher was good. Hand pass, the old 1-2, back to Coucher. He lines up the big sticks. He's drilled another goal for the Williams Cats. They're starting out in a blaze of glory here in the last term. Toolmart scoreboard, 13 goals, 15 to the Boddington Eagles, 7 goals, 3 to the Williams Cats. So, 45 plays, 93 here in the last quarter. But certainly it's the Boddington Eagles well and truly in control. As I think also one of the goal scorers there might be Padwick got a goal. And I said Zach Pretty. So scribble out Pretty and put one more for Lloyd Padwick. Back to the middle. Riley Smith high wins it down. Stedman was there. Shanahan was there. Stedman was a nice pickup. Kyle Shanahan's going to come up with a free kick though. Zach Pretty stands the mark. Shanahan looks, drives along. Another goal will be fantastic here. Jared Medlin used his body brilliantly, scoops it up, tries to get it out, has to go back in after the ball. Did a great hand pass. Back to Cam Stedman. He went bang. It's a wild kick. It's through for one behind only for the Williams Cats. Toolmart scoreboard, 13 goals, 15 to the Boddington Eagles, 7 goals, 4 to the Williams Cats. Here in the last quarter at downtown Williams at the Cattery on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's been a great day, hasn't it, Oriane?
Yeah, beautiful day for see the football.
Oh, look, the kick comes in. Riley Smith's going to get there late. More feast. That was a good, strong grab by him, a contender for the Katanning Travel Centre. Mark of the day. Not sure where to go. Stack of players down there. Drives the long kick down. It's deep. Medlin was there. Tried to claim the mark. Umpire said no. Gee, it was pretty close, I can tell you. I was looking through the binoculars. Anyway, we're going to have a ball up 3 metres out from the Williams Cats goal. No one touches it. It ends up with Medlin. He's tackled to the ground. And we're going to have a ball up once again. And I tell you what, it's pretty willing down there. Thompson not too happy. Nor is Coucher, I think, in there. Smith went high. He won it down. Sherry was working hard. Ground level. Through for one behind for the Williams Cats. 13 goals, 15 to the Boddington Eagles. 7 goals, 5 to the Williams Cats here in the last term. Brought to you by Pipeline Welding and Installation. Kick came in. Sherry or Giles Morton, one of them, has marked the ball. Right half-back flank is Geordie Hughes. Hughes, it's a nice kick to Reynolds. Hits the ground running, does Reynolds. He goes with the kick, wobbles a little bit down, but stepping in with Jimmy Gillespie. Quickly, bangs it forward. Harry's in front, lost it in the sun. It comes to ground level. Hill gets a little hand pass out to Panizza. Morpheus in front, almost completed the mark. Goes back in on it. Very good play as he drives it to Stedman, who made himself available. And Cam Stedman still in defence, wobbles the kick off his boot. Smith was there, clean bowled most of them, except for Geordie Hughes. Put it on Jimmy Gillespie, come out, banged on Stedman, took him high, and that is a free kick and going to be 50 metres to boot shortly. As he goes back doors, Stedman goes back to Riley Cunningham. Switches play, goes out towards Nick Panizza. It was a well-weighted kick. He was going to take Harry on for a brief second there, and then he thought better about it. Now he has a bounce out of defence. Drives the ball long. It was a good kick, looking for his target out there, and Noah Logie couldn't quite complete the mark. And it's gone out of bounds on the right half forward flank for the Williams Cats on the far side of the oval. Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russell Reynolds sponsoring the last term. Big K football. Ball's thrown in. No one touches it. Trying to crash through was Riley Smith. D-Man was there. It was a nice pickup. Quick little hand pass. He went out charging down the field. Cabalza was it. He got tackled, got the kick away, picked up there by Matty White. Hand pass back doors was good. Kick over the top, found its target in Lloyd Padwick. Lloyd sizes up the goals. Drills the kick forward and goals for the Boddington Eagles. Beautiful play. Toolmart scoreboard. 14 goals, 15 to the Boddington Eagles. 7 goals, 5 to the Williams Cats. Another goal by Lloyd Padwick. Beautiful play. He must have a few goals by now. If we tally them up.
2, 5, 6 or 7 goals.
6 or 7 goals. Wow. Good stuff, Oriane.
Oh, thank you.
Doing a great job there. But so the ball works its way back towards the middle, and it was a nice end bit of play by Padwick. He just took his time, sized it up. Rucks go to it. Riley Smith again, stolen by Stedman out of the middle though. His kick forward was really, really good, and Mark was taken out there. And the kick goes forward. I think it was Waikoucha, the debut player, went in, but down low was Scorer, and Scorer's marked the ball. Play on, goes to White. Blake White goes wide with the kick to Giles Morton. Giles Morton's got Reynolds on. Takes the mark. Coming down the field was Medlin. That was Jerry. Goes with a kick forward. Mark's being taken by Lloyd Padwick. 90 metres from home, at least. Probably 120. Kick goes long. Riley Smith, I'll tell you what, he's had a pretty cracking day. The big fella. He's been very strong in the ruck, and now he's resting in the forward line. Nice set of hands on him. That was a good capture. He's going to kick from 55 metres out from goal, and this will take a very good kick if he is able to it. Riley Smith, one of Boddington's best players today. Just takes his time. And he comes. And a kick from about 52. Ooh. Bit of a flower punt it was off his boot and has gone out of bounds on the full. And Charlie Morpheus to bring the ball back in. He's in the left back pocket for the Williams Cats. Going to go for a bit of a gallop across the goal face. One bounce or two. Stedman certainly being very, very busy for the Williams Cats. He marks the ball, drills the long kick in. It was good. Getting back over the top was Hughes, flicked it on. Hand pass comes out now to Scorer. Little kick out wide was good to Cabalza. Cabalza, left half back, one way then the other. He looks to the centre of the ground. Dangerous kick. It could be. Back of the pack though. Taken there by Sherry perhaps. Got the kick forward. Padwick off his feet. Went forward. Morpheus has run onto it. Went looking for Addison Dew. Donaldson was in the way. He got ran over the top of. Got the hand pass out. Morpheus backs it all up though. Comes out of defence. Has a bounce. Takes on the D-man. Swings the hand pass over the top. And the kick went forward straight to Jacob Scorer though. And he holds up the defensive unit for the Boddington Eagles. Scorer goes with a low down pass. It was good. Found a player there in Kirk. Luke Kirk. Wide and strong. He goes with the kick. It's out wide. It's too wide. Jimmy Gillespie was there. It's out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in. Left centre wing for the Boddington Eagles. Far side of the oval. Last quarter brought to you by Pipeline Welding and Installation. Russell Reynolds operating down there in Boddington. Knocked forward by Riley Smith. Stedman off the pack. Did well. Got the kick away. Oh, that's a nice pluck. Good grab up there by the big fella in Smith for the Williams Cats. Went forward. It's only 20 metres out. Johnny Petchell laid the little hand pass off. Snap across the face by Schultz has gone through for one behind only. 14 goals, 15 to the Boddington Eagles. 7 goals, 6 to the Williams Cats. We've got 48, plays 99. Boddington Eagles in front. Riley Smith in front. It was a good kick out to him, and the big fella doesn't let him down. His kick forward was good to White, Blake White, for the Boddington Eagles. Good strong player. His kick to Luke Kirk. Very good. Luke Kirk goes with the long bomb into the forward line. Riley Cunningham. Lloyd Paddock was there. As it does, it just bounced beautifully for him. He swung the hand pass over the top to the D-man, but his kick is off target. Through for one behind only on the Toolmart scoreboard. 14 goals, 16 to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats. 7 goals, 6. Called the play on. Alex Donaldson goes forward with the kick. Cunningham, I think, with the ball. Riley Cunningham in defence for the Williams Cats. A well-placed little kick forward to Shanahan. He goes long, looking for Thompson. Couldn't quite complete the mark. Scorer come out. Hand pass was beautiful. It set up Addison Dew. It might have come from Coucher. Josh Coucher, and Addison Dew went bang on goal and kicked the goal for the Williams Cats. Toolmart scoreboard, 14 goals, 16 to the Boddington Eagles, 8 goals, 6 to the Williams Cats. Addison Dew, number 16, goal on the board for the Williams Cats. Great bit of play. And the hand pass, I think, might have come from, I'm not sure, I thought it might have been Josh Coucher. Couldn't quite pick it up in the throes of what it was, but could be. Back to the centre we go. Umpire sets himself. Long shadows over the oval. The last quarter here at the Cattery. Smith charges through, wins it down, follows it up. On his boot now, he drives the ball forward, coming up, big fly, great work in front, Riley Cunningham. A contender for the Katanning Travel Centre mark of the day. His kick forward to Dew was good. He goes bang, let loose into the centre of the ground. Running onto it was Donaldson. Good hand pass, sets up Morpheus, gives the old don't argue, and he's going to get pinged for holding the ball. Gee, he's pretty quick on the whistle, the umpire. I thought he might have been right. Anyway, hang on. What's happening now? There's a bit of to do in the centre of the ground. And, yeah, just a little bit unsure what was taking place there. So someone's in a bit of trouble, and play is just held up here for the moment. Not sure what happened. Anyone see what happened? He's up anyway, so trying to hobble off the oval. Might be Thompson, is it? I think it's Thompson. Okay, so we just got to wait for him to come off the oval. And Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russell Reynolds, admin at pipelinewelding.com.au if you need to get in touch with Russell and As we just wait, I think, Thompson to come off the oval. He's copped a bit of an injury, so not looking too great. And I think we've got a free kick up here, which it's Giles Morton, must be considered an all-good refund depot of wage and tackle of the day to come up with a free kick for starters. Mark's been taken out wide by Luke Kirk, goes along, Riley Smith in front, left half forward, laid it off to the D-man, looked towards the corridor, got the kick away, good bit of work at ground level. Was it Cunningham, tried to get it out, well, it come to him and he got the kick away, but in the way was Blake White. White for the Boddington Eagles, left half forward flank. With the ball, puts it into the corridor, high, it's a good kick. Gee, a well-weighted kick it was, and Matty White just had sneaked down and he run forward, he's marked the ball, his kick into the corridor, he goes looking for Harry, on the bounce, the big fella took it, not sure what to do with it. Here Matt, have it back, he said. White goes through, now he's into heavy traffic, applies the good tackle. Umpire says, give it to me, boys. We will have a ball up some 40 odd metres out from the Boddington Eagles goal. Ellis in the ruck, big and strong, no clear knock, ground level, great bit of work by Shanahan. He picks it up, his kick away, sending it away. Giles Morton couldn't complete the mark. Mayola was there, dispossessed. Geordie Hughes, good pick up by Schultz, got the hand pass back to Morpheus, to Stedman. Stedman takes off, looks towards Alex Donaldson, who's streaming out of defence, marks the ball, gets on with the job. It's a beauty down the field. Looked like a player there. That was actually Thompson. Thompson got the kick away, and it's just didn't quite hit its target and chopped off down there by Warburton. Warburton goes to Riley Smith. He's had an outstanding game today. Gets the kick forward. Mark's been taken by Luke Kirk. And Kirk with the ball for the Boddington Eagles. He goes long. Padwick was there, used his body. Donaldson tries to work onto the ball. D-man sort of comes through. Padwick works hard. Over the top was Hill. Hand pass came out to Shanahan. His kick was an underground pass. Morpheus picked it up. Not sure what to do with it. Went back towards Addison Dew. He laid it back to Shanahan. Got a man clear out here. And Mark's been taken out there by Schultz. Schultz drives a long kick in. Medlin was there. Front of the pack was Michael Coucher. Logie was there as well. Good defensive work by the Boddington Eagles, though. Has the ball tied up. Blake Reynolds at the bottom of the pack. Gets up and we'll have a ball up. Some 40 metres out from Williams Cat's goal. One down to Luke Kirk by Riley Smith. Trying to emerge was Logie. And held to him. No, Jonty Petrel it was. So we'll have a ball up once again. Petrel in the ruck. Smith, big and strong. To no one in particular, Blake White runs onto it. Swings the hand pass wide and fast. Goes to Zach Pretty. His little kick forward was good. Mark's been taken by Jimmy Gillespie. Right centre wing for the Boddington Eagles. Looks inboard. The sun's a little bit of a problem at the angle that it is. He's going to go long. Matt White from behind. Big fly. I think he's marked the ball as well. Good effort. Matty White goes with a left foot kick. Harry's in front. On the bounce. Couldn't quite complete it. Over the top. It was a nice pick up. Big strong lad. Gets the hand pass shoveled forward. D-man was there. Also deep in defence. It was a great bit of work by the Williams Cats. And coming out with the kick was excellent. That was Johnson that did all the good work. Kick goes towards centre half back. Kirk bangs his bulk through. He's going to come up with a free kick. Never had the ball. Shanahan put the applied the heat. And Luke Kirk come up with a free kick. Into the corridor. Quick little kick it was. Went forward and he found a player in Sherry. Ben Sherry for the Boddington Eagles. Here in the last term. He sees man available, Riley Smith. Picked him out beautifully. It was a good kick. Smith offered the resting ruckman. And he's had a bit of a stellar day today. Riley Smith. He'll kick from some 15 metres out. 45-degree angle. Maybe a little bit more. So, just waiting on Smith to come in to kick for the Boddington Eagles. Going for 10 goal number 15. And he comes. Good kick off his boot. Just sneaked it inside the goalpost. Toolmart scoreboard, 15 goals, 15. That was to number 17, Riley Smith. 15 goals, 16, I should say, to the Boddington Eagles, leading the Williams Cats. 8 goals, 6. 106 plays, 54 to 54. And been quite a dominant afternoon by the Boddington Eagles thus far. Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russell Reynolds. And admin at pipelinewelding.com.au for all your welding installations and pipeline welding. Russell's the go-to man. Back to the centre. Rucks to set themselves. No one really clearly knocked it. Thompson charging through was a great bit of work by Sherry. Swings the hand pass from White, goes over the top. Was it Cabelza maybe? Hand pass comes back in. It ends up with Sherry. Drilled the pass forward, and Harry was on the end of it. Big Harry Ellis. It was a good lead, beautiful kick, and a very nice capture right in front of his nose. And Harry Ellis to line up for goal. Harry's kicked a couple today as well, Oriane. How many have we got down for Harry? Number 25 for the Boddington Eagles.
3.
So he's going for goal number 4.
Maybe.
In comes Harry. Kick off his boot is... Oh, he's hit the post. How many times has he done that today? I can't believe it. 15 goals, 17 to the Boddington Eagles. 107 plays 54. So out of full back. It looked like Sam West. Drove a long kick. The Fryer was there. Michael Coucher at the front of the pack. He roved it well. He got the kick away. Logie was there. Jared Medlin worked his way through. It was a great pick-up. Good hand pass out to Riley Ford. Down in front of Morpheus running towards goal. He's going to gather it. Has he got time? He kicked it straight into the post. I'm sorry, but it was a little bit comical. But he just ran out of terra firma as well. The idea was there. 15 goals, 17 to the Boddington Eagles on the Toolmart scoreboard. 8 goals, 7 to the Williams Cats. Kick come in and went over the top. Warburton, I think, was there. Got the hand pass out wide. Stayed in. Giles Morton had the ball smothered. Great bit of work from Cable and Jonty Petchel. And the ball to be thrown in front of the commentary box here in downtown Williams at the Cattery. So, last quarter. Ball's going to fall short. Warburton off his boot. Might roll out of bounds once again. It didn't. Shanahan was there. Now it's taken out. So it just works its way down to right half forward flank for the Boddington Eagles. Warburton in the ruck. Opposed with Smith. Warburton worked his way to the front. Smith was involved. And Blake White got the kick forward for the Boddington Eagles. They went inside 50. Ground level. Cunningham showing that he was trying to hand pass the ball out. Umpire says, give it to me, boys, and we'll have a ball up. Riley Smith in the ruck. Petchel in the ruck as well. They bump each other. Smith wins it down. Cam Stedman was good. Fired out the quick hand pass to Shanahan. Got the kick forward and trying to wheel around was Warburton. Did well on his boot. Kick forward, just landed inside. Smith left it behind. Picked up by Cable. He's waltzed out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in just forward of right half forward flank for the Boddington Eagles out in front of the commentary box here. So, ball to be thrown in. Warburton in front, wins it down. Sherry was good. Hand pass was good to White. Blake White, sells the dummy. How's the kick? He goes across the face of goal. It's going to tumble out of bounds. Nick Panizza was there over the top to Donaldson. Boundary umpire says it was out. And we'll have a throw in deep in the left full forward pocket region for the Boddington Eagles. Ball to be thrown in. Knocked to the front of the pack. Panizza was there. Harry Ellis out of the pack. Full forward, come Ruckman, come sensational goal kicker. Harry Ellis, that is a contender. for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Toolmart scoreboard, 16 goals, 17 to the Boddington Eagles, 8 goals, 7 to the Williams Cats, and that is a strong contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day to Harry Ellis, number 25. A beautiful goal. Okay, pipeline welding and installation. Russell Reynolds sponsoring the last term, but it was a cracking goal, Harry Ellis. We just, the ball was thrown in, he's rucked, took possession of the ball in the ruck, and then Banana kicked on goal, basically. I won it down, Smith was in the ruck, and we got a whistle on play. An umpire says, give it to me, boys, we're going to try again. And so he set themselves, Warburton and Johnny Petrel. Warburton, I think, stronger over the top. White was going to run onto it. Shanahan did well. Left foots it off the ground, high into the air. Giles Morton was there. Morpheus is there. Oh, Stedman was excellent football. Banged it out in front of Morpheus. Left it behind. Damon Mayolo was good. Hand pass over the top. Coucher was there. That was Josh Coucher in his debut league game. Applies a good tackle. And we'll have a ball up just shy of left half forward flank for the Williams Cats. Warburton worked his way to the front. No clear knock though. It went to ground level. It's tied up. Umpire lets it go for a bit. Not sure that it's going to come out. Holding the ball, and a free kick will go the way of the Williams Cats. Over the top was Kirk, and Coucher, Josh Coucher, lays the hand pass off to Shanahan. Drills it in. Medlin was in front. Ball was fisted away. Reynolds was there. Tackled. Over the top. Pack forms once again. Taken high, and a free kick goes the way of the Boddington Eagles to Geordie Hughes. Hughes sees White. That was Blake White. He's out wide. Right half back flank region. Squares it into Reynolds. Reynolds doesn't let him down. Still on half back. Kick forward. Petrel joins in. It was a good grab. Eyes only for the ball. The kick was a little bit lazy and sloppy. Straight back to Reynolds. Hand pass over the top to Warburton. Warburton just runs about 5 metres. Hand pass out. It went to Giles Morton. Down the field a little bit. It's been knocked out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Just shy of right half forward flank for the Boddington Eagles. Right in front of the commentary box. Here at downtown Williams. At the Cattery. The Liberty Rural match of the day. Ball thrown in. It fell short. Warden quick hand pass to White. The old don't argue. And back to Kirk. Had the ball smothered off his boot. Jimmy Gillespie's keen. Went through to Schultz. Bit of a collision there. And Schultz is going to come up with a free kick, I think. As he takes the free kick. As indeed the siren does sound to finish today's proceedings. And the Boddington Eagles have run out winners 16 goals 17, defeated the Williams Cats 8 goals 7. We'll take a break and come back very shortly with a wrap up of today's proceedings. One. Yeah, thanks, Norm. Doing a great job back there in the studios of 1422 Radio. Great Southern Big K football, the Liberty Rural match of the day. Been a cracking game of football. The Boddington Eagles were certainly proved very superior today. They ran our winners 16 goals, 17, 113, defeated the Williams Cats 8 goals, 7, 55, a margin of some 58 points, and it's certainly a dominant victory today. The Boddington Eagles, they kicked 4 goals in the first quarter. They kicked another 3 goals in the second quarter to go to 7 goals. They had a big third quarter, 6 goals they kicked to 13 goals, and they kicked 3 goals in the last quarter. Williams Cats just managed 1 goal in the first quarter. They kicked 2 goals in the second quarter, 2 goals in the third term, and 3 goals in the last quarter. Really, great game of football today. We might just maybe touch on the goal scorers straight off. Got Oriane giving me a hand here, writing down the scores. So Oriane, so for the winning side, Boddington Eagles, have you got their leading goal scorers today?
Yeah, for the number 5, Patrick, he had marked 6 goals. The 25 marked 4 goals. The 17, Riley Smith marked 2 goals. And the number 8, Jimmy, marked 1 goal.
Jimmy Gillespie, okay, good stuff. And what about for the Williams Cats today?
The 28th marked 1 goal, and it's 1 goal for a lot of players. So 1 goal for the 28th, 1 goal for Zach, 1 goal for the number 2, Cam Stedman.
Yeah, Cam Stedman, yep.
1 goal for the 13, Nick
Fryer.
Yeah, 1 goal for the number 9, and the same
Charlie Morpheus.
Exactly, and the same for the number 7, Jared
Medlin.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Ariane. Done a tough job there today,
You're
trying to
welcome.
get them all tracked down. Just quickly going through, and we've got some wonderful sponsors on board today. The Boddington Eagles were too dominant today. They had an all-round strength around their oval, and defence, forward line, centre line all played very well. And we do have wonderful sponsors on today, and this time we look at Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award. John Price, based in Williams and builds sheds all over the Great Southern region, sells Australian-made steel, and make sure you get in touch with Prices if you're thinking about building or buying steel. 9830-9414. And after much consideration and talking to a few of the people around the place, and I thought he played a magnificent game today. You know, there was many fine players for the Boddington Eagles, and we could touch on a lot of them, but I thought this guy was, for the 4-quarter effort, was strong and dominant today, and that was to their ruckman and Riley Smith. So congratulations to you, Riley, on winning Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award. Next award we've got is the Sports Power Narrogin Goal of the Day, and Lindsay and Katrina George up there have been sponsoring Big K footy for a long time. You can contact them on 988-12468, or better still, just call into the shop. They've got everything that you want. If they haven't, they'll get it down overnight very quickly. The goal of the day was some great goals. I really thought maybe Big Harry Ellis could come up with this after a fabulous goal in the last quarter, taking full possession in the ruck knock and snapping a goal. But there were some other very nice goals, and a man that kicked 6 goals today in Lloyd Padwick come up with a belting 60-metre drop punt. A magnificent kick it was, and and Lloyd Padwick has won the Sports Power Narrogin Goal of the Day. Katanning Travel Centre Mark of the Day. Some nice marks taken, as there usually is, but this one was quite outstanding, and Riley Smith was such a dominant big man, but Nick Panizza took a one-hander over the top, just weighted him beautifully, hooked it in one-handed. It was fantastic, so congratulations to you, Nick Panizza, on winning the Katanning Travel Centre Mark of the Day. And of course, Andrew Pritchard, operating Katanning Travel Centre. Give him a call on 98212-340, and if you think about taking a break, holidays, or need some travel anywhere, we can thoroughly recommend Katanning Travel Centre. They do a fantastic job. The All Good Refund Depot of Wagen tackle of the day. Now, look, this was a fantastic tackle, but there could be a little bit of controversy about it because Big Harry Ellis was gang tackled by a couple of Williams defenders and managed to bring the big man down. And I believe Nick Panizza took the kick, but we're going to put down Nick as the winner of that award, but I'm going to have to ask him as to whether he was the tackler or whether it was actually someone else and he just received the free kick for it. So there was a couple involved, but that's the All Good Refund Depot of Wage and Tackle of the day. It was quite comical almost, and Harry's a large man and took a couple of them to topple him down, and that was the case. But All Good Refund Depot and Wage, and of course containers for change, cash in your pocket today, regional pickups in your area, 0439 956 175. And very interesting little note there, Norm, 206,160 containers saved from landfill in the month of June alone. $20,000 in refunds issued out to people. So make sure you get your containers into the All Good Refund Depot in Wage and get cash in your pockets today. All right, well, flying solo once again. It's been a great afternoon here. Just wanted to thank our season partners, Liberty Rural, of course, bringing the match of the day. They do deliver fuel all through the Great Southern region. They deliver it to your place. They sell Shell lubricants as well. They're an agent for them. They are the local distributor, and get the local team on your side. And that's Liberty Rural. Give Kelvin Andrews a call on 0488 678 018. Of course, Peter Rundle, MLA, member for Roe, doing a fantastic job. Peter is, life's not easy out there at the moment, and he's tackling all those issues for his electorate. Give him a call on 988 11225 if you need to speak to Peter. Toolmart do our store board. They've got 12 stores across the state, and we thank them. We've just done the other major sponsors through there, have been good. We just want to thank our quarter-time sponsors, Pipeline Welding and Installation, Russell Reynolds, admin at pipelinewelding.com.au, Boddington Windscreens and Windscreen Repairs and Replacements, Paul's the Man, 0428 838 053, and Boddington Service Station, 38 Bannister Road in Boddington. Mechanical workshop, fuel, clean heat gas, oils and parts, Monday to Friday 6am to 7pm, Saturdays at 6am to 12:30pm. Phone Keith or Roz on 98 838 011. We thank them very much for their sponsorship as well. Orianne, thanks for helping out this afternoon.
Oh, thank you for giving me this chance for commentating football, Kevin.
And have you been enjoying the hospitality of the Great Southern region?
Yeah.
Yep, nice part of the world. Orianne from France, thanks very much. No one else to help out today, so I do appreciate your efforts. Also, just very quickly, I'll just dig up the scores that we do have about the place. And we do see that Wickerman 13-10 defeated Katanning Wanderers 4-4. Full-time, Cooker and Dumbyung 14 goals, 12 defeated Wagen, 12 goals of 5. And still got some other scores to come through. Thanks very much, Big K Footy. We love bringing the football to you. Thanks, Norm, back in the studios, doing a fantastic job. We'll catch everybody very soon with Big K Football.